Ever sit at your desk and just wonder if there's another way? A way to make a living that isn't just about trading your time for a paycheck? Well, today we're going to dive into exactly that. We're talking about digital products and how they're becoming a serious replacement for the old 9-to-5. Let's get into it.
Yeah, escape the daily grind. If that phrase hits home for you, you are definitely not alone. That feeling, that pull for more freedom, more control over your own time, it's a huge thing right now. So in this explainer, we're going to lay out the blueprint for making that happen.
And this right here, this is the core of the whole idea. It's not just about ditching a tough schedule. It's about building something where your income can actually grow, even when you're not working. That's what we mean by scalable income, and honestly, it's a total game changer.
All right, so let's talk about escaping the 9-to-5. What's really behind this big shift we're all seeing? Well, it's this idea of freedom-based entrepreneurship. The whole concept is that your business should work for you, not the other way around, you know? People want control over their time, where they work, and digital products, they're pretty much the perfect way to do it.
Okay, but what exactly is a digital product? The idea is so simple, but it's kind of revolutionary. Think about it. It's an asset, maybe an online course, an ebook, a cool template that you create just one time. And then you can sell it over and over and over again, infinitely. There's no inventory, no shipping, none of that headache. You're just packaging up what you know and selling it to the world. So what's the big advantage here? Why is this model being called the future of work? Let's break it down, because this really does flip the old rules of work on their head.
This really lays it all out. Look at the traditional job on the left. Time equals money. Simple, right? If you don't work, you don't get paid. The money stops. But look at the digital business on the right. Your effort creates an asset, and that asset works for you 24/7. This is the magic key right here. You can go from 10 sales to 10,000 sales, and your workload, it doesn't have to explode. That's what we mean by decoupling effort from income.
And when you start stacking up all these benefits, it's easy to see why this is so appealing. I mean, you've got that passive or semi-passive income potential. There's zero inventory, zero shipping costs, which is huge. The startup costs are super low, and you can reach anyone, anywhere in the world and deliver your product instantly. It's just a really powerful setup for a business today. Okay, so the theory sounds great, right? But what does this actually look like in the real world? What kind of stuff can you create and sell? Let's check out your digital product menu and see some proven ideas.
This table gives a really nice snapshot. You see, online courses are great for experts and teachers. eBooks, perfect for writers and people who know a specific niche inside and out. And planners and templates are awesome for designers and organizers. The cool thing is, they all have really high profit potential. So no matter your skill set, there's likely a great option that fits you perfectly.
All right, let's start with the gold standard, online courses. I mean, think about it. People are always looking to learn new skills. It's a never-ending market. So if you have expertise in something, anything, it's an incredibly valuable asset that you can package up and sell.
And the numbers, they're just wild. An average profit margin of 90%. Let that sink in. That means almost every dollar from a sale goes straight to you. It's a huge financial reason why courses are so popular.
Now, I get it. Building a whole course can feel like a massive project. So if that seems a little intimidating, eBooks are the absolute perfect place to start. They're way simpler to create, and they're a fantastic way to test the waters, you know? See if people are interested in your idea before you go all in.
And don't think simple means less profitable. The financial upside here is insane. For a good ebook or a guide, you could be looking at profit margins up to 95%. That is just incredibly efficient. It's one of the best ways to generate income, hands down.
Okay, next up, a category that is just exploding right now, templates and planners. You know, things like social media calendars, budget spreadsheets, workout plans, anything that helps people get organized. You're not just selling a file, you're selling a shortcut. You're selling people back their most valuable asset, their time.
And because that value is so high, saving people time and effort, the profit margins are amazing. We're talking 80 to 95% consistently. So if you've got a knack for design or you're just a super organized person, this is a fantastic route to go. All right, so we've covered the what and the why. Now for the big one, the how. How do you actually get started on this path? And the best news is, it's probably not as complicated as you think.
It really boils down to this simple 3-step launchpad. Step 1, figure out your strengths. Just ask yourself, what problems can I solve? What stuff am I genuinely excited about? Step 2,
Start simple and validate your idea. Seriously, don't try to build some giant course right out of the gate. Start with one ebook or a small pack of templates. Do a little pre-launch and see if people actually want it. And then, step 3, blend your income models. Once you've got something that works, you can start combining things, like pairing an ebook with a short video training to add more value, and, of course, increase your revenue. So let's just zoom out for a second and think about the big picture here, because this is about so much more than just a side hustle. This is really about building your freedom. It's about creating a business that gives you real, genuine control over your own life.
I love this quote. It's about building your own ladder, one product at a time. Instead of climbing that corporate ladder for someone else, you're building your very own, and every single product you create is another rung on that ladder. Each one gives you a little more stability, a little more income, and gets you that much closer to real freedom. And it's so important to remember this. You're not just selling files on the internet. You are packaging up your value, your creativity, your unique knowledge into these scalable income streams that can help people and earn you money for years to come.
So there you have it. The opportunity here is absolutely real. The tools to do this are cheaper and easier to use than ever before, and people out there are actively looking for the knowledge you have. Your freedom business really can start right now. So the only question left is, what are you going to create?